But see, these are
They
things
won't
that
have
she
nothing to do with Bree no more.
exactly. See, that's the thing that, I don't know if that's been explained to her, but she does not have to get the payments to her directly. She can reroute it through the courts.
Yeah, that's what she needs to do. Now, I didn't do it through the courts per se. I did it through the Child Support Enforcement Office.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, she can
Okay,
go through.
it's the
Yeah.
same because
Mm-hmm.
it was order written, and I didn't have to ask him for a damn dime. It literally, he had
Mm-hmm.
to, even when he didn't pay, he would call, sometime and say, "Oh, this." I said, nah, I don't have nothing to do with it. Go talk to them about it.
Exactly. Yep.
Don't ask me nothing. I don't know. Go talk to them. You don't pay me no more. They do.
Exactly. And that, I think that's the best route.
Go ask them, can you skip? Go ask them. I didn't want to talk to him about it. Like, go ask them. Don't ask me shit. Because what am I supposed to do? Oh, can you let him skip this money? Hell no, I ain't got shit to do with it. Because when I did have something to do with it, you didn't want to comply with me. So I don't have nothing to do with it. That ain't, you go talk to them about it. Go talk to them.
Exactly. It will be less off of her, and she wouldn't have to, be chasing them down, because a lot of guys believe that if they paying the baby mama or whatever directly, they can kind of get away with it. You know what I'm saying? They won't be held accountable as much. But if she give it to the court, of course the court is going to take their fee. They're going to take their little fee out of it.
Right.
But if she goes through the courts and let them handle it, she won't have to do anything. They will, they will follow their own protocol. They'll notify her, hey, we're getting ready to have a hearing. He's behind such and such amount. Of course, she'll already know it, but the courts will send her a letter saying we're getting ready to send out a show cause, and they'll keep notifying her of hearing dates. We need you to show up here, blah, blah, blah. That's how it'll go. But it's just better. That's why I say I don't understand, if you look at it from, that's why I say they're not looking at it from her perspective, because she could be that evil person and say, I'm going through the courts, let him pay through the courts, and he gonna automatically be facing more issues. Why not say this girl she ain't even running to the court, she ain't even doing any of that to me, blah, blah, blah. I think she's giving her the benefit of the doubt, because she's not running to the courts filing contempt. But with this, he forced her hand.
You mentioned something. You said she could be evil by doing this. How is it evil with her?
Well, do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me rephrase this. Based on what they say, let me say that. Based on what they say, if she was this person, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if because they say she's evil, so if she was that evil, but if you really look at it from her,
I would be Briana for 5 fucking days, because I'm telling you, I would be fucking evil. Do you hear me? I wouldn't give 2 shits what jealous motherfuckers on the internet had to say about me and what I'm doing.
I agree with you. She got to get to that mentality. She has to get to that mentality more to where she can block out what they're saying and not let it bother her at all. But I honestly think that she should. It's my opinion. She can do what she wants, but at the end of the day, when you're having this much issues collecting child support and you see you're having issues, she should put everything through the courts. Let the courts handle it that way. That's less issues she has to deal with.
Yeah, because the part that I don't like, to be honest with you, is how he comes out here and tell the public that he is paying. And it's like, I feel like he feels like, oh, I can come out here and say anything I want, and they're going to believe me because she can't open her mouth and say anything because she's under a gag order. And I dare her to say something, or I'm going to go file contempt. So now she has to sit here knowing I ain't paying her a motherfucking thing. She can't say a goddamn word. She can't even say shit. So now all these people out here thinking I'm up on my child support. All these people think I'm in compliance. I'm the best daddy ever. And I wish you say something, because I'm going to go tell the court that you went and told people that I'm a piece of shit. I'm a deadbeat.
That's a narcissist.
And put a gag order out there so she can't tell people that he's a fucking deadbeat not paying his child support. But because he wanted to go run his mouth or whatever to the courts and file for contempt, now we all know that he owes $7,000 in that child support. Make that make any fucking type of sense.
Right. And don't be surprised if the judge do ask her why she didn't file consent. He
What if
probably
they
will ask her.
DNA test? They already got a DNA test. He already did that.
Who got a DNA test? Oh,
He did.
okay. I see.
He already got a DNA.
No, they ain't. For what? DNA test for? Oh, anyway. This I was answering this. What is it? Let's get down to business. She said I thought he had a court order. He does have a court order child support, but he's not paying the court directly. He's paying her directly, and we're saying she needs to reroute it and have him pay the courts directly, not her.
Amor, that's what happened to me personally. When my daughter was little, I was getting child support from her dad. He had another child and took me back to court to get it lowered. But when we originally did the court case, I got the courts garnished his wages.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my money before he even got his direct deposit into his checking account from his paycheck. So that's probably, and so instead of the courts waiting on him to give them money, and especially if he's behind, the courts will take all of that lump sum, whatever he got in whatever checking accounts he got, or any GoFundMe's, any lawsuits pending or whatever. My homegirl is doing that right now. Her baby daddy and her daughter is almost actually just hit 30 2 weeks ago, and her dad was behind on child support, and he got this big over $100,000 settlement. And guess what? 80% of that goes to that child at one time. So the courts would get everything
How
until
much was he behind?
he was behind a whole lot. He never paid. He's been on it since she was 2 and never received a dime. And she just turned 30 about 2 weeks ago. Yes. So he's called and asked her about the money and all of that stuff. So child support, but of course, I don't know who advised him or whatever. She didn't even know nothing about it. She got a letter in the mail letting her know the amount of money that she's going to be receiving due to this car accident that he had got into. So, so they would take all the money that he's behind at one time. And then once he get caught up, Bree can ask for them to just, I didn't ask. They just automatically did it with me. They automatically garnished his wages. So I just got my check.
So you think, how you look, so when you say garnished wages, because he doesn't have like a regular job, so is it like, she said, can you hear me? You're not on the stand, baby. You're not on the stand. You're not on the stage. So when you say garnish his wages, you know what, like how they did with Tasha K is what you're saying?
He's getting direct deposits in his account. So he's everything, anything that's directed deposit in his account, child support will automatically take theirs first.
Okay.
Yeah, before he pay any bills, before he get anything, child support get his, and then he'll get his direct deposit after child support take theirs first. So even like with this GoFundMe right now, if child support knew about this GoFundMe, they could take that GoFundMe away from him and give it to Bree. So
yeah,
that's after they go to court. They go after he's found in contempt.
Yeah. So like Sean was saying earlier, or the other lady that was up on stage, a lot of times Bree could have called child support long time ago and saying, when he was a month behind, and said, I'm not getting paid.
Right.
And what they would do, they will start seeking after him.
Yep, sure
sending
will.
him letters and everything. And my cousin just went through this with her kids, and her baby just graduated yesterday. And their dad was behind on child support, and they was only divorced for 2 years, ain't did nothing for the kids, right? And so she called child support. They told about it. They scheduled a court date. He didn't even show up at court though. But what they he did that he had to call in. But what they did with him, if he didn't pay a certain amount up by a certain time, which he did not, they took his driver's license. And then after that, he still wasn't paying. He ended up going to jail. When you on child support and the child support is taking your money, any type of income taxes or whatever will go to the child first.
Sure do. I get all, yes, absolutely.
Income taxes go to the child.
If they file. And most of the time when they
Right.
find out that their money is, and most of the time when they find out they can't make any money from their taxes, they won't file.
And that's
She
what
said you can't file taxes either. Michelle said you can, but it'll be taken. Oh, she said it'll be taken. Michelle said it'll be taken. Let me ask you a question. So let's back up a little bit. So Bree could have filed the very month he missed it. She could have filed, but yet she didn't, right?
Yes.
Because
right.
it could be 7,000 back, meaning that it had to be some months that he hasn't paid her the proper amount. So with that being said, he showed this fucking little ankle wannabe, this fucking whole narc out here in these YouTube streets, these social media streets. She showed him grace and did not take his raunchy ass to court. But yet he run to the court and filed contempt when his ass wasn't even helping financially provide? What's up a piece of shit?
And that's what I said. That's what I was saying, Amora. I said, I don't think people are looking at that. Not this. I don't think people are looking at that. If you really look into it, she could have been did that, but she did not. She did not.
Don't know what grace mean when it hits it. He doesn't know grace.
And the way he keep calling her bitter baby mama, and all his other people keep calling her bitter baby mama, I would have shown him bitter and what bitter would have looked like. And I would have called them long time ago and told them this is what's going to happen. This is what he's not doing. And and he turned around, but it made him look bad. He did all of this for content, like you said. He did this for content. And then what it is that, guess what? He dig the ditch for her, and he's the one that's gonna fall into it.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that type of stuff. You got to be careful. With him doing that, like I was saying earlier, that was, in my opinion, an impulsive move.
That was dumb.
That was that was too impulsive, because you're not thinking about the fact that this girl could have. When you was 1 month behind, she could have went and had you held in contempt immediately, but she has not done anything. So to me, that does not say bitter, because if she had every advantage in the world to do that, and she has went months and not said anything, she's not done anything, and the only reason why she's saying anything now is because of the paperwork you filed. Think about it.
She showed this bitter, yuck mouth ass nigga grace and didn't even go down there and file that he was behind. But yet he comes out here, sub her, talk shit about her, have people come after her when she taking care of his child for fucking free by herself. Oh, lame ass.
That's right.
He deserved everything that's coming.
And then Amora, pick this. He was talking about the passport situation, right? And what he don't know, once you hit $2,500 behind, he can't even use his passport. The judge will block it.
Yeah, because he can't use it. He don't want more to travel. He feel like, this is how I look at it. He feel like, since I'm going to be punished and not be able to go nowhere, I don't want my daughter. He is more like, I want to punish my daughter too. I want to punish her too. I don't want her to be able to go with her siblings because I can't go nowhere.
Which, like the Sharia said, His real father game is fake.
Right. I mean, yeah, that is just that's it. It behooves me, and I just don't think people really think. I just don't. People, like I told you, you're not asking the right questions. You're not looking at it in a more detailed stance. You're not doing the research. You're not looking at it. You're just judging. Not y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're not judging off of the surface. You're just judging off the surface. You're not looking into it. Like, this man's been given a lot of grace by this woman. There's nothing bitter. I don't see bitterness from her. That's me. I don't see no bitterness from her, because there's so many things that she could have done, and she has declined.
Briana just want to move on. And see, they don't want Briana to move on. One, they don't want Briana to move on because they know if Briana to move on, that's the end of Robert's story. Robert no longer has a story. And she has moved on. Briana has moved on, but she still has to deal with Robert's supporters or haters or whatnot, because they don't want to just come out and just say, listen, Robert, you've been moving foul. You've been coming out here lying to us, telling us this shit or whatever, so that we can go after your baby mama or whatever. You want us to go after her, but you've been telling us lies. You told us she stole your page. There's proof that she didn't, right? You told us that she stole $7,000 for you. There's proof that she didn't. You told us that, you was paying the bills. There's proof that you wasn't. You told us that you was a millionaire before you met her. There's proof that you wasn't, because you were a millionaire. How you get evicted with your friend? With your friend. Y'all both got evicted. Like, you told a lot of lies to social media. You lied a lot to social media just to put the mother of your child down. But she's supposed to be villainized, or if I said that word right, for the rest of her motherfucking life, because she came out and told what goes on behind the secrecy of y'all doors. She told what goes on behind y'all doors, and she's gonna be. She has to pay for that. Make that make sense. And then the only thing he do is recruit loudmouth puppets to jump on, his side or whatever, and be his mouthpiece.
I heard a content creator say today, but yeah, I'm talking on Briana. I don't really too much like talking on Robert, because what Robert do is his business. But at the same time, what they don't understand, because of what they've done, what they've said, the lies that they spoke on, they damaged Robert even more with this contempt case.
What do you mean by that?
The content creators, and one, as far as like that, publishing Briana's address. You understand?
What is that about? Who published her address?
I believe it was Harmony Speaks birthday night. They had the live.
Harmony exposed Briana's address?
It was a fake page called Truth. Posted Briana's, Harmony made a,
That's Robert.
I know who it is.
That page is
Yeah, I know. So, she made the post about, somebody, posted her deceased grandbaby. I didn't know she had a grandbaby that was deceased.
Yeah, who posted her deceased grandbaby? I think I heard it.
I didn't even know she had a deceased grandbaby, so I don't know. But and I, and I.
Did you see the post? Did somebody really do it, or did she lie?
Say that again.
Did somebody really post her deceased grandbaby, or was it a lie?
I didn't see no picture.
I haven't seen a picture either, so I don't know.
She's the only person I heard say that.
Yeah, I've not seen it. So I don't know.
They do so much, and I think they do it for, just for controversy. They just a bunch of fucking liars. Just like Blubber said that I told y'all that the case was dismissed for Ms. Wright. And I never said that. I always said the person was dismissed. But, they don't have to show proof or nothing. They just lie, and they don't realize that they grow. Their backs grow every time they lie. That's why her back's so fucking big.
That's deep.
It's because she's fucking lying. They just lie so much. They just fucking lie.
Yeah, she about 4 of my backs. And I'm not a skinny girl, but her back is
Oh,
about 4 miles.
that's from all that lying. How you gonna sit here and say I told people that the shit was canceled, but you don't have no proof? Show proof. These motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. They would have so much of the upper hand if they just show proof with the bullshit that comes out of their fucking mouth. Seriously. But they can't show proof because they so full of shit. It's just a bunch of liars, man.
You know what? Let me tell you something I heard or that somebody told me in content creation. Somebody said that most of the time you'll tell the truth or you'll tell half the truth about something, then you'll throw a lie in the mix. Know it's a lie, but you'll make and try to get the other person to clean this. Just you clean the shit up. We know it's a lie, but you clean the shit up. You understand what I'm saying? You clean it up. You explain it. So they try to target you in. I'm not saying they, I'm saying this is what they do in content creation. I heard. You throw a lie out there. You throw a lie in the mix of it and know it's a lie, but then they want the person that they targeted lie, you clean it up. I ain't got to clean it up. You explain it. If I say you did such and such, but I know it's a lie.
Yeah, I think they did that with the Let's Play page. Your phone is statically. But I think they did that with the Let's Play page, with my husband being with a white woman, with some chick being my niece. They just put all these lies out there. I'm pretty sure there are more. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with my husband or whatever. They just put lies out there. No receipts, no nothing. And I heard one follower, so they're definitely not bloggers, but I heard one follower say, I ain't got to prove nothing to you. I ain't got to even prove nothing. So basically they're saying they'll just come out here and lie. They'll literally just come out here and lie, and they don't have to prove nothing. They're just a bunch of fucking liars. That's it. That's all. They just liars.
Because they know it's going to piss the other person off that they're talking about, and then that person's going to want to get on there and explain it. You see what I'm saying? That's how you start that beef. They know that person's going to get on there and start and get upset and start and start explaining. That is one of the many reasons why I've not done that. Like, do you think let me throw it out there, and that person's going to panic and get on and let me, okay. That's how I have seen it. Throw it out there and then get the other person to panic and get mad and try to clean it up.
What's sad though to me is that a lot of the supporters, I ain't gonna say all of them, because some of them probably just don't keep up and they just listen, so I'm not gonna say all, but what's sad to me is that majority of them know that it's a lie, but yet they still go in and believe it and try to spread it and all of that stuff. Tonight I heard that, two things, that Briana has scammed us, right? And Amora has scammed us, and neither one of them has, in the almost 3 years that I've been dealing with them, ain't never scammed us a day in their lives. Never. Briana has never came out and said, y'all, I need this. Can y'all buy me this? Never. Majority of the time, we have asked her, can you post your Cash App? I know I have several times. Can you post your Cash App so I can send you this? Or can you have, even with the baby shower stuff we did, and we asked her to do that. Even with taking Amora, she has a YouTube channel. She has supporters that truly love her for the person that she is, for the woman that she represents herself to be. So she has true supporters. So I'm sure many can speak like me. If Laura say, hey, y'all bless me with this, or I'm looking to do this, okay, what you need, what all of us need to do, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that with Briana as well. They never had just came out and said, because we all know Amora can afford basically to do anything that she want to do. But if you're really a true person, a true supporter, a true friend, it don't matter what she have. If you choose to bless her, you're gonna bless her. But
Right.
then I heard
There
Jenny
is what
say,
pissed them off. And that's what pissed them off because they don't want, or should I say, they're so jealous and they feel like, oh, if you got it, you shouldn't ask nobody else for it. You understand what I'm saying? Or you shouldn't take it from anybody else. You should do it on your own. They don't understand supporters is what they don't understand. They don't have it.
and to be honest with you, we kind of like that too with our sisterhood. If somebody need help or whatever, we try to, help out, love on each other all the time. But I heard Jenny speak, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and she said that spoke on our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge.
One
And
second.
one, you
With
said,
Delaney, what post is it under on my page? And what post did they put it under? And my thing is, if it is on my page, which I want to see it, how did he know it was on my page in the comments? You know how many churches in my comments? What post is it under, Delaney? Let me just see what she says. Because she said she said, Amor, the grandson picture is on your page. It's from a page we've never seen. So they're blaming you and Bree for the picture. Well, they can kiss my motherfucking ass. She said under the one about the C and D. I did.
The cease and desist.
You know I don't give no fucks. And I wish Briana did that too. Either if they said I did, I wouldn't give a fuck. Say I did whatever you want to fucking say I did. I don't give no fucks.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, add some more to it. I mean, whatever. Okay, if I did this, add some more to it. Make it more entertaining.
this is what make it even crazy. That cease and desist post is what, a week or two old? Or
You talking about
longer?
the one that said, imagine sending a cease and desist to stop a person from mentioning you?
So why
30.
would they, if this just happened this week? The birthday was just this week, and it happened that night. So why would they go under Amora's post to post it that night, and Harmony Speaks the only one know that it was posted?
Yeah, you see, Amora Zelani said it's called Wonderful Creation.
I'm looking at it, wonderful creations.
But it's what they don't understand. It's nothing to get an IP address, even if they're using a VPN.
It says they're following Briana, Victor, the God Boss, Anna Lewis, Kamel, Nelson, some radio stations. So they following quite a few people. Let me see. They following a lot of people. Yeah. New York. Hold on. This might be Robert. For all I know, they following Exclusive. They following Nancy Grace. It's a weird, pretty trucking jazz. I'm just looking at the people they following, a bunch of ladies showing their bodies. All right, mutual followings. Who they following? Jeannie too? All right, let me see. It says stop lying, so let's see. That sounds like somebody from that side, because they always think they're fucking truth tellers. Always think they tell the truth and shit like that, and fucking buzzards. Yeah, this is a fake page. Let me see. Face transparency. It says it was created in January. I don't know who the fuck this is, but is that her grandson though? How did she see that? I can't be reading my comments like that. How the fuck did she see that?
She see it. That's what I said. How old is that poster more? Why would they go all the way? And she the only one know that it was posted.
So she read my comments. Weird. I don't do that to them. Do you really think I'm gonna go to their page and look at their posts? I can go to their fucking pages and read them. Oh my God. They do weird shit to me. That is weird. I would never go to their post.
So it really is a picture?
There's a picture of a baby. Everybody's supposed to know that this is her motherfucking grandson. It says Bishop is with I don't know Bishop and two others. Makisha Molly Woodford. This grandson of ours is doing the most. H. Is that a grandson? And even if it is her grandson, which I think whoever posted this is wrong, but somebody's supposed to know that at first it was her grandson. Well, I guess it's because it says Makisha Motley Woodford. This grandson of ours is doing the most. What do you mean by this grandson of ours? And a lady is saying it. I don't know, but anyway, she's trying to say it's her grandson. But she trying to say Bree did that or me? That motherfucking bitch. If she said, who said it was me? Did Harmony Church say this was me?
But you know what grown people would do?
No, wait a minute. I want this. Did y'all hear this bitch say it was me?
I did not personally hear her say that, but I don't.
Hold on a second. I just want to know because I'll cuss her the fuck out. Do anybody know if Harmony Church said that this was me or Bree that did this to her grandson? They posted her grandson on my page. Do anybody in the audience heard her say it was me?
She posted something, and I think it's in the sisterhood group.
Somebody said, you do. Stop lying so much. That's why you're in so much trouble now and possibly going to jail. Fuck you motherfucking bitch. I don't go to nobody's page and read their goddamn comments. You fucking stupo. I do that. I don't care much about you motherfuckers. You guys are stupid. Why would I fucking read your comments? Y'all can't write. You can't spell, you can't talk, you can't comprehend, you don't understand shit, you don't know how to read. You're fucking dumb. Why would I go to y'all pages and read anything? I think the supporters are stupid. So why would I want to read what the stupid supporters have to say? You guys are weird to me. Fuck you mean? Y'all come to my page. I don't come to y'all page and read your comments. I don't give a fuck what your comments say. That's why I don't fuck with the supporters, because I think they're stupid. I think the supporters are stupid. And I'm not facing no jail time, you fucking idiot. The misdemeanor charge. At the most, they'll say, be quiet, you dumbass. That's what I'm saying. You guys are fucking illiterate. You're so illiterate. You're facing jail time. You can't get fucking jail time for no stupid ass shit like that, you idiot. Just dumb for no reason. None whatsoever. So again, did anybody hear Harmony Church say that I or Briana posted a picture of her grandchild on my page? She said they're so willfully dumb. Oh, very much willfully fucking dumb. Willfully fucking dumb. This bitch says, stop asking Todd and Tinkers for money. Are you mad? Bitch, are you mad? Todd and Tinkers for money. And you got a husband. I've never asked Todd or Tinkers for a motherfucking thing, but you mad because I may have gotten something from Todd or Tinkers. No, let me stop playing. Todd ain't never gave me nothing, y'all. But Tinkers throw me super chats all the time, and whoever this is mad that the motherfucker sound like the blubber gut. Let me get this. I feel grease all over my goddamn chat. So I'm gonna get rid of this big bitch out of here. Fuck, I read your fucking comments for it. No, you stalk me, ho. Up in the middle of the night stalking me. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, that hoe over here hungry and stalking me. How do I know it's her? Because I smell chicken. The fuck? I ain't never asked Todd for nothing. Nor Tinkers. But Tinkers do tip me. Anyway. But I'm going to delete this. But I hope she did not insinuate that I posted a picture of her goddamn grandchild on my page. Because if she did, I got a few choice motherfucking words for her ass. Fuck you mean? Now, I'm going to delete the photo and I'm going to block the person because whoever did it was being malicious and mean. Okay? But don't ever in your life think that you can accuse somebody else of doing some bullshit just because. You fucking people are weird. It's probably one of their goddamn supporters, to be honest with you. Trying to start it. So whoever wonderful creation is you just earn yourself a block on my page. Because if your intentions was being mean, then you're about to be blocked. Now I gotta find the fucking post. Bitch gonna accuse somebody else of shit. I better not hear that she accused me. Or Bree. Everybody be doing all this fucking shit. Bree don't be doing none of this bullshit. It be them weird ass supporters. Who is this? Anyway, I'm sorry. You got to be blocked because you, whoever you are, if that's her grandchild, you should have just left that grandchild picture right on over there.
Was it a picture of him when he was alive or something, or after he had passed away?
It doesn't matter. Why would it even be on my page?
Well, that's true.
Who is this lady? It's like a girl with a wig. They posted that too. Who is that? I don't know whatever. Just gonna delete it. It looked like they may have just when they got a lot of pictures and photos. I guess delete. All right, it's gone. They love trying to accuse somebody of some fucking weird ass bitches. Anyway, she says calm down so we can get back on topic. I was gonna say something. I had to take a second because, anyway. She says probably one of their own, and we know who created the most fake pages over there. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's probably who? A blubbergut, wide back. Exactly. It was probably her trying to do something to try to make it seem like it's us. She'll do something like that too. It came out around the time Harmony page got hacked, I believe, and she blamed Bree. Then the Truth page leaked Bree address. She blamed Bree for hacking her page. Make that make any type of sense? That sounds so dumb. That girl must be retarded too.
Yep,
they are trying to help build him a case because he don't have a case. Trying to help him build a case. How though? How are they helping him build a case? Well, I don't want to mention her name no more. We buried her tonight. So can we please refrain from mentioning her? We buried her. We no longer want to discuss her. We don't care what she says. She can go over there and scream to the highest motherfucking mountain. I ask you guys not to listen to her. Don't go over there. Don't bring nothing back. Let her just continue to say whatever the fuck she want to say. She got buried tonight, okay? Or last night, should I say, because shit ain't even been to bed yet. So what is it, last night or whatever? Last night. So she's been buried. We don't care what she says. We don't care about the empty threats. We don't care about the yelling. We don't care about the accusations. We don't care about none of that. Let her say whatever the fuck she want to say. At this point, all she's doing is repeating the same ass shit she always say. Always say victim mentality. They did this to me. They said that to me. They said this to me. It's all lies. She won't stop. We buried her and it's over with. So please don't mention her name in my chat. Thank you. She said, when y'all bury her, we buried her in the sisterhood group. And so if you're not in the sisterhood group, please know that thing is buried over here. We don't talk about her. We don't mention her. We don't drop nothing in our chats about her. Nothing in the sisterhood group about her. Don't tell me what she said. I don't give a fuck what she says. I don't give no fucks about her. I want to disconnect myself from her as much as possible. Okay? I don't want that bad spirit around me no more. I don't want it attached to me no more. I don't care. She can scream to the highest mountain. She do not recommend. I don't give a fuck. She can talk for the next 16 fucking years, and I don't give no fucks. Okay? She's buried. Done. But we gotta do something different. We gotta make sure she stay buried and not what they did. Go bury somebody and then bring her back up. Okay? Let that bitch stay buried. His supporters want evidence to support his claim. Yeah, you're right. She said Harmony is taking Bree to court, so she wants to make it look like Bree. What? Bree what? To harass her because Bree used her real name. It's all a setup. Bree can't not get in trouble for using her real name. That girl has to know. She has to know that you cannot get in trouble for you. That bitch used Bree name every motherfucking time she do a goddamn video. You got to be shitting me. I'm sure Bree ain't worried about that shit.
I'm going to ask this.
Bree money, don't they?
I'm going to drop down. I'm going to ask this. Well, you did say, I was going to say if it happened, but you did confirm it did happen. But as a parent of a deceased child, matter of fact, my baby's birthday today, it's the 31st. But as a parent of a deceased child, there's no way in the world I would have put that on my page for content. I would have reached out to you. I don't care what we've been through, but it's concerning my child who's no longer here. I would have been the adult and reached out to you if she's seen it on your page and let you know that this is what has happened and ask you to take it down. Instead of making content, what parents will make content with using their deceased child?
But did she make content? See, let me tell you something. I know y'all think I be playing. I don't watch them hoes. I promise you I don't. I wouldn't even know they exist unless y'all told me. I don't watch them hoes. So I didn't even know the bitch did content on that. She made content on that?
She made a post on her Facebook page and got a lot of comments and views on that one post. That's the same post that Briana's address.
Facebook?
It was on Facebook. Briana's address was posted and Janelle's address was posted. Now, yesterday I went back to that same post. Briana's address has been taken down, but we got a screenshot of it. But Janelle's is still showing.
Under her page?
Under Harmony's Speak page.
Harmony posted Briana's address?
No, she didn't post it. The Truth, which is Robert Hampton's fake page, is who posted it.
And she shared it?
No, it's a comment. It's posted as a comment.
Oh, under her page.
Yes, because her supporters under the comment was stating, oh, well, we know who did that and all of that stuff because of what's going on between her and Briana. And then the Truth page came and posted Briana's address, and then about 3 to 4 comments after that, he came back and posted Janelle's address. Now, as of yesterday, Briana's address was removed, but Janelle's was still there yesterday.
Yeah, I don't even go to these motherfuckers' page, and I goddamn sure ain't about to be reading it.
Who's gonna read comments, right?
I can't do it. Now, if I'm doing a blog on it, I will. I'll go and look and I'll read the comments. You know, because I may read some of Robert comments just to see if the chats, buying his bullshit or not. But just them, like the other bloggers, no, I don't give a damn. Like, ooh, it's actually kind of weird to me to just be going and read comments. And I remember someone recently sent me some comment from the one that we just buried. But no, I don't know. I move a little different. I find it weird that she came all the way over to my page on Facebook. Like, we don't even have no dealings with each other like that. I find that she's a weird motherfucker for her to want to continue to go after Bree. You know what I'm saying? Just because. But I understand what she's doing. She's doing it for content because she makes money off of it. Right? I get that. And I see her doing content on other stuff, and she don't make no money off of it because it doesn't get no views. So it looks like she's like, well, shit, the only thing I can do is get money off of this, so I'm just gonna stay riding her forever. But I said something to this whole, when someone said, well, two reasons. One, well, I can't say the other reason. But anyway, but somebody said her husband called Briana a thought. I thought that was distasteful and fucked up. And then I can't tell you the other reason, but I just still think so.
Well, he did say that. She called her a hoe first, and then the husband said,
So she called Briana a hoe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drop the link no more in the channel. When she get down, I'm done bringing people up for the night, babe. So she called her, Harmony called Briana. What's the purpose of calling her a hoe?
I sent you the video on it, but yeah, they was just talking about the regular conversation, and they was in the car together talking, and they was just talking about how she lie and talking about Janelle ain't no good man and stuff like that, and they was just regular conversation, and so she called her a hoe, and he told her, no, she more of a thought to me. Things like that. I sent you the videos in your text, but yeah, he called her a thought.
Was it recently?
I have to go look.
Girl, I overlooked that damn video.
Yeah. But it was.
So she called her a hoe, and her husband came and said she more of a thought to me.
Correct. She's a thought.
Wow.
And that's why I always say you have to be careful of the mouth you put in your mouth on people, because, and if you really look, and I say this all the time, you may have heard me say it, Briana feed Harmony Speaks. She feeds her husband. She pays their bills. She clothes her kids. She makes sure gas is in her car. Briana makes sure electricity is running in that house, because Harmony Speaks don't work. Her husband is a truck driver. She don't work. So Briana Harmony Speaks make her money off of Briana. And sometimes Peach McIntyre. So that's why she was so upset when Briana went live and talking about doing the TPOs and all of that stuff. Because dang, now my money finna start shaking. Get up and stop acting like Robert. Go get you a job and feed your own kids, clothe your own kids. You know what I'm saying? Pay your own bills and stop using Briana to pay your bills.
But you know what I hope? Let me tell you how stupid Harmony Speaks is. Okay. So if Harmony Speaks, let's just say she takes Briana to court for using her real name. And then Briana turn around and show the judge all the screenshots of all the videos, how she did redid her face and talked about her eyes, her feet, and all this shit or whatever, right? And Briana says, well, this girl has harassed me for, damn near almost 3 years or whatever. And then the judge says, okay, it sounds like y'all doing back and forth banner. I heard that word quite a few times over the last, days. But anyway, and the judge said, okay, I see that you do a lot of content on her and she used your whole name. Okay, I did. I want you guys to cut it out, and you no longer can talk about her and she no longer can talk about you. Bitch, you have no Briana content no more. You dumbass motherfucker. You did not even realize that. Her dumb ass. I hope she does take Briana to court. I hope she takes Briana to court, because one thing about the American system, if she takes Briana to court, Briana gets to counter. And like I said, Briana gets to counter. And And let me tell you how the courts see back and forth social media. If y'all doing back and forth banner on social media, they either tell both of y'all to cut it out or they don't do anything. They're not just going to punish one person and allow the other person to continue to say whatever they want about that person. They don't do that. They're not going to sit here and say, Briana, you cannot mention Harmony name no more, but Harmony can rip your ass to pieces. They're not going to do that. And I don't even understand why she doesn't see that. Go ahead and take her to court. Take her to court. You know? Can y'all hear me? Because, okay, it froze for a minute. But take her to court, you know? She said Harmony has definitely cut her nose to spite her face. No doubt she's a clueless fool for taking Bree to court. But has she already filed has she already filed the paperwork to take her to court? This will be quite interesting, to say the least. It will be very much quite interesting. She said, right, dummy, I can't have your cake and eat it too. Exactly. She claims she has filed already. Oh, this is about to be good then. This is about to be good. Good job. Let me tell you something. You cannot get in trouble for using someone's full name on your platform. Like, what the fuck do she think who the fuck do she think she is? Let me show you something. Who the fuck do she think she is? Where she can, look at this girl's page. This girl's page, let me go back. Okay. This girl has, this will be like me taking Robert to court for San Amora. Kidding me? This girl, the judge is going to tell her she looks quite obsessed. And she does. She even got a picture of Briana dancing with her babies. You see this? So, you know what? I'm sure Briana is not worried at all, and she shouldn't be. This girl, I thought I was showing it shit. This girl whole page is Briana. Look at this. Look at this. Her whole page is Briana. Look at this. Look at this. You remember when 2K said all your videos are on Latruth? Hear me? Look at this. Fraud alert, all this. And what she doesn't understand, this is actually harassment. It really is. I know how to get all these photos taken off. See, Briana, I don't know what's wrong because I would have got all this taken off. These are her personal photos, and she can get taken off of her thumbnail. There is a way, but Briana, she can get all these photos of her taken off of her thumbnail, and Jonelle too. She really can because she's not doing it right. But anyway, all this, look at all this. Briana. That's why I went back through. Whatever. See, I'm leaving because some people here be lying too. Tamik, if you're gonna leave. Why do you have to say that all the time? Why do you do that? If you're gonna leave. You don't have to tell us you're gonna leave the chat. To me, that's starting shit. If you're gonna leave the chat, leave the chat. You know? No one has to talk. No one has to tell us that they're leaving. You know? She says that's how you know Bree isn't evil because she could have had all their channels taken. I ain't gonna say taken. I ain't gonna say she could have had it taken, but she definitely could have had it clean. You know what I mean? She could have had it clean. You know? She says, "Are you all right, Briana? Ain't no damn way we would be posted all over them pages." Yeah, I do believe that she could have gotten on top of that. She said, Bree said on her live, she asked Sherelle to tell Harmony she wanted to have a conversation, but Harmony didn't want to. So Bree was trying to clear the air. Well, the reason why she probably want to have let me just say it like this. The reason why I believe Harmony don't want to have a conversation with Bree is because she doesn't want to stop blogging on Bree. Bree is her meat and her potatoes and her chocolate cake. Period. So she doesn't want to stop blogging on Bree. She has Bree daddy and her kids on her page right now, on her community board. But if somebody I don't get this. You'll put Bree kids on your page, but get mad if somebody puts your kid or grandkid on this shit. She's even poking fun at her, trying to say she looked like is that Lionel Richie? Lionel Richie? You know what I mean? She's trying to say she looked like a dude. But then we'll get mad. You know what I'm saying? We'll get mad. If Bree did this to her, she'll be ready to go file charges. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. She said, okay, so that's why she don't want to have a convo with her. Bree trying to show grace and have an adult conversation. She says no. Briana needs to file charges then. Nah, Briana don't need to file charges. You want to know why? Sometimes filing charges is not always the best answer, right? But the fact that if that girl filed charges and Bree counter, trust me, Bree ain't got to pay no money. She can just counter. She can counter. And that way she can get before the judge and tell the judge everything. It'd be really easy. She not filing no charges. Filing charges sometimes cost money. Countering costs $50, $60, maybe $70. You understand what I'm saying? Being the petitioner is not always in the best position to be. You know? And being the petitioner, the ponderance of evidence is on you. You have to prove what you are accusing someone of doing. You know? Exactly. She can counter. She said, yes, gotta be strategic. Exactly. And that's my middle motherfucking name. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's my middle name. That's my middle name. She says, and understand the law behind it. Exactly. And trust me when I tell you, you can file anything you want. Anything you want. But that doesn't mean you're going to win. A lot of people go around here, oh, you got a court case, you got a court case, you got a court case. You can file anything you want. Anything you want. Go file it. Go file it. Spend the money and file it. But that does not mean you will win. You know? Good morning, Lashina. The burden of proof is up to the petitioner. Exactly. The burden of proof is up to the petitioner. That's how people like O.J. Simpson or George Zimmerman or those. That's how those people actually get the walk. You want to know why? Because it's up to the state, the prosecutor, or even the other or the petitioner, period, to prove their case. To prove their case. Just because shit gets all the way to the court don't mean that you're going to win. You know? They really mocked her for wanting to make peace. It's so sad. Because they hate her. They hate her. But I don't know. But I will say this. I don't know why Briana will want to make peace with them. I don't get that part. But, you know, They fucking with her. She ain't fucking with them. I don't know why but I do know why, because I know Briana's character. She ain't with all this drama shit. She just kind of want to like just move on with her life. But they're not gonna let her. They're not gonna let her move on. They're like, hell no, we talk to you, then that means they feel like if we talk to you, then we can't blog about you. If we make peace with you, then we can't drag you. We can't call you cross-eyed. We can't call you stuck-eyed. We can't call you stupid. We can't call you thin hair. We can't call you big feet. We can't call you all these names, derogatory like Richie. We can't talk about you. We can't talk about your daddy. We can't talk about your children. We can't talk about your boyfriend. So they don't want to, make up with her because they still want to be able to drag her. They want to be able to call her like Lupa, swap meat or swap foot or whatever the hell they call her. They want to be able to call her these nasty names. And they know they can't call her nasty names if they have adult conversations. You know? She thinks by doing it, they will stop it, but I wouldn't try. They're going to talk about her either way, so I would have saved my breath on that. Me too. I would have saved my breath, but that's just me. That's just me. To be honest with you, the fact that they blog about her every day, I would have blogged about their motherfucking asses right the fuck back. You hear me? If I was free, I would have. See, we different. I will make you an experiment. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know Bree want to do family content, this, that, and the other, but my page would be, you talk about me, I'm a roast your motherfucking ass. Do you hear me? I swear I'll be like that. I'm telling you, I will roast your ass. You post me, I'm posting you. You make video on me, I'm making video on you. We're going to go back and forth until you get tired. Period. Or until I get tired. If I get tired or if I find you irrelevant, then I won't make content on you no more. But the fact that this girl probably got 300 videos of Briana on her page, I would have at least 350 videos of her on my page. The fuck you mean? So I would have broken her shit down. I'll go on there and do a reaction on every fucking thing she said about me. When she say swap meat or cross-eyed or look at this cross-eyed girl, that's content for Bree. Bree need to go break all her videos down, and I would be like, look at this obsessed motherfucker. Look at this obsessed motherfucker, so obsessed over what the fuck me and my man do. If Bree wants some content, go do video reactions on all the motherfucking videos those bitches on YouTube have done on you. See how you run your bag up. Girl, bye. I make all them hoes on YouTube content. Fuck. But I know she don't want to do it because it'll make them relevant. She said, I know that's right with her and her kids and her grandkids' mother. Let me tell you something. You know Cardi B and Tasha K, right? You remember Cardi B sued Tasha K? Well, Tasha K counter-sued Cardi B. And her countersuit was, Your Honor, she sent her, what does Cardi B call her supporters? You got the Barbs for Nicki Minaj. And what does Cardi B call her supporters? What do they call themselves? Cardi B supporters. The baddies. What do they call themselves? Well, anyway, whatever they call themselves, I think it's the baddies, but I'm not sure. But anyway, they went after Tasha. They stung the fuck out of her. Okay, Barbie Gang. Okay, so Barbie Gang went after Tasha real bad, real hard. So Tasha K's counterclaim was, well, I want to counterclaim and file a charge against Cardi B because her Barbie Gang came after me and my supporters real hard. The judge threw that shit the fuck out. You want to know why? Because the reason why the Barty gang and Cardi B didn't tell him to do it, but the reason why the Barty gang can't, she said, got it, no more man. I don't know what that means, but anyway, the reason the judge threw it out because they looking at it like, well, Cardi didn't tell them to do that, right? And she said, Cardi didn't tell them to do that, and look, the reason why they did it, you was dragging a person that they support. They threw it out. Literally threw it out. You know? So, Tasha K didn't have a leg to stand on. She literally was like, oh, your influence and your page and this, that, and the other, and you directed them to come and eat me up, and you know, they tore me out the frame. The judge like, no, we're not buying that. We're not buying that. She's not going to be responsible for what her supporters said. Exactly like Miss Hurd said, third party. She can't control what third party do. You can't make a supporter of yours not go after somebody. That's why I always tell you, I can't tell y'all what to do, but I would just ask, please. You know what I mean? Can't tell you what to do, but I can just ask you. Because you really cannot tell no grown ass person what to do. So again, they threw that shit out just like they're going to throw Harmony Churches out, because Briana can't control what her supporters do, but they want Briana to be responsible. And for Harmony's church to take Briana, a mother of 6, to court, and I'm assuming she's doing it for money, right? Oh Lord. Did she say it was going to be civil or criminal before I say what I got to say? Because baby, it almost came off my motherfucking tongue. Please tell me if she said it was going to be civil or criminal. Do y'all know? Does anybody know if she was insinuating it was going to be civil or criminal? Okay. So she's taking her to court for civil. When you take somebody to court for civil, you're asking for money. She wants money from a single mother of 6. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? So Harmony Church, a girl that basically blocked and harassed Briana for damn near 3 years. Damn near 3 years. Wants money from her. And for what again? She said, more they want all her money, including Robert. Exactly. So they want money. She already taking care of kids by herself. She already got a baby daddy that ain't paying shit. So they done blogged on her and made a whole ass load of money blogging on her ass for almost 3 fucking years. And now she wants more money from her because the blogging money is just not enough. No, let me go and take her to court and get more money because she got the motherfucking audacity to say my name. I want her to keep my motherfucking name out her mouth while I post her face and her children and her father on my platform and fuck with her and have my husband call her a thought. Make that make sense, y'all. Does that make any sense to y'all? I want to be able to say whatever I want to say about this girl. I want to be able to flip and change the narrative. I want to be able to play her content in my content as my content, stream her video, poke fun at her, call her all type of names, poke fun at her, call her all type of names, pick at her boyfriend or whatever the case may be, do this as long as I want, and that hoe better not put my name in her mouth, because if she do, I'm gonna take her to court. Make that make any sense? Make it make sense. I want money from her, Your Honor. And why do you want money? You have her plastered all over your page. All because I could do that. She's a public figure. And Briana, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. She ain't no more a public figure than Harmony Church. Let me just say it like that. She's no more a public figure than Harmony Church. They both content creators. They are both content creators. They are both content creators, period. See, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I promise you it couldn't be me, because I would countersue. I would countersue. Bree needs to countersue, take all her facts in there, tell the judge, these women have been, they didn't talk about my rooter to my motherfucking tutor. You hear me? The rooter to the damn tutor. They didn't talk about the hair on my head. They didn't compare my face, my ass, my hair, my feet, my hands, my arms, my tits, my tongue, my teeth. You hear me? I need to go to law school. I swear I do. I need to go to law school, because I swear, I'm telling you, I need to go to law school. I need to go to law school. She said, I wish you had that judge robe and gavel on right now. Girl, I need to put it on. You hear me? I'm telling you. This is her. I promise you. I need to go to law school. I'm telling you. And I would literally come back and fight for people on social media. I really would. I would clean up so much harassing cases. I would travel. I would be a traveling lawyer. I don't even know if you can do that shit. I don't know if you can do that shit, but I would give advice to people. Now, you know what? I wouldn't be a traveling lawyer, but I would definitely give advice to people online on what they can do about their situation online. And I would help them write up their answers. Seriously. I really would. Tell you. Woo, Lord. You hear me? This lady got a lot on her plate, but God gonna make all of them. She does have a lot on her plate. She got 6 children. And you would think that women would be like, you know what? The fact that she has 6 children and the fact that she's doing it by herself, I'm gonna back off a little bit, because you know she's doing a thing and she's by herself, and well, she's trying, right? Hell no, they ain't gonna do that. You wanna know why? Baby, because they ain't making the money that they make on other people. They're not gonna make the views. They can talk about somebody else or whatever. They're not going to make the views. You know? What's that noise? Baby! My husband up, I just heard some noise. My husband be like, I know you ain't. Y'all know I'm gonna sleep all day. I'm gonna push my video back, my thing back, because I'm supposed to be win at 4. It ain't gonna happen, child. It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna push it back. I'm gonna push it back. I'm gonna sleep all day. Somebody, goddamn. This lady got a lot of, I just read that one. Good morning, chat. Good morning, yes. I just sent you 2 videos. What is it about? Because I don't really. Absolutely right. My youngest child, her age. My youngest child is her age and is seeking to watch. Oh, you talking about your youngest child is Briana age? She said Harmony has capitalized for 3 years off of every post Briana has made for 3 years. So every post Briana make, Harmony copies it? Is that what you're saying? Wow. I wonder if somebody did that to her. She wouldn't be able to handle it. If somebody had her photo all over their thumbnails and just blogged about her every day, all day, every post, she would not be, not just her. It ain't just Harmony. None of those bloggers will be able to handle being blogged on every single day. She said, it's her, okay, hold on, let me.
More basically told everybody hands on deck, go over there and support her GoFundMe. You know the GoFundMe that she's supposed to hire a lawyer for us. For us, that was stuck at $950 or $1,000. Well, Moore sent her people over there. Within 42 minutes, she was over $5,000. They were donating $600, $500. But the
how does she know that? How does Harmony Church know how much people were donating to Briana? So she over here stalking my chat too. I knew you watched me, bitch. That bitch over here watching me.
Those were Briana's supporters to begin with, and they didn't even help out. Like she needed a more to go live, and tell them to go on over there and help the girl.
She didn't need me to do it. I did it on my own. If Briana would have done it, she would have got more money. But if Briana would have done it, they would have called her, oh, you a beggar, you're this, you're that, you're this. Briana could have done it and got $20,000 in one fucking day. Know that.
So now that GoFundMe is being used for an attorney against Robert. So then
it was always for against Robert. Y'all just didn't know that because you're dumb.
Briana goes to Facebook and she posts this. And in the first little part of the live that I have posted, because I'm gonna delete it, I need to change the voice.
Okay, y'all. Remember on my previous video, I said that I had something that I wanted to share. But before I shared it, I wanted to make sure it was okay to share, even though it was public record. Well, it's out there. I'm going to talk about it. Remember, it's only live. I'm going to put that clip at the end. So y'all know Robert put in, he did.
What is that? I don't even understand what the hell that's even saying, to be honest with you. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like some more retarded shit to me.
But to get on there and blatantly just, people and all of that, that's...
And then want to be on TikTok praising God and giving Bible scripture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say I'm harsh, well, not a lot of people, but a few people say I'm harsh when it comes to Briana. I have to be rocking her ass now.
That's nothing with credit, what I heard.
Yeah, no.
That's her husband that she's discussing Briana with? Are you kidding me? She's having a conversation with her husband. Man, when I'm trying to mention the truth to Jay be like, I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all, that's why I be talking to y'all all the time, because Jay does not want to hear about the truth in our house. I fucked around and sung this song a couple of times, and Jay looked at me funny, like, what the fuck are you singing this song for? Listen, Jay would not sit there and allow me to talk about Robert, especially driving in on motherfucker. Jay would look at me like I have lost my damn mind. Are you kidding me? She is discussing Briana with her husband. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The whole pot.
Yeah. Look like me and her was on the phone today.
What?
I said, did you see that video? Because I'm trying to kind of go easy, you know what I'm saying, and point out the good aspects of their relationship. But it's so hard for me to do because I know he's full of shit. But he was walking, he had both twins, allegedly. And she was like, "Oh, fine, baby daddy," or something like this.
I mean, they can't talk about the weather. They can't talk about the beautiful houses and trees that they passing. They can't talk about the good meal that they just came from eating. They can't talk about the trip that they're gonna take 2 months from now. They're literally talking about a motherfucking young ass woman on the internet. Is that the conversations that she had with her husband? She discusses Bree with her husband. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm actually floored. Do you know how much more you can talk about with your spouse? Do you know? You can talk about your family reunion. You can talk about me and Jay talking about when we get ready to move to Panama next year. We're talking about living near water. Jay asked me when we were walking last night. He was like, "So you think you want to live in Florida when we come back? You think it's going to be Florida? You think you want to come back to Texas?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't oppose Texas, but I do want to be around water, but I don't want to be around no alligators." I mean, are you kidding me? They're literally talking about Briana. Where do you turn it off at? Hold on, babe. Hold on, y'all. My bad, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Babe. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm not going to be able to stay long, honey. My husband woke up, child. Lord, I didn't spend the night on the damn thing with y'all. He eyeballing me, honey. Now I gotta go and make something up, child. I didn't spend the night with y'all on the damn computer. I done been on the computer too fucking long. I ain't mean for it to be this long. I didn't even realize I've been on so long. But anyway, I'm gonna come back later. But what was I saying? One more minute. What I was saying is, I just don't think that she should be. Let me finish listening to this shit right quick, y'all. Hurry up. Let me just right quick.
Sexy baby daddy. And she was like, "Hey, can I get your number?" And he was like, "I'm sorry, baby, but I'll take it." And I said, "We probably you see that?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "She gonna double them fruit roll-ups up tonight." She said, "He done said that for wait for that. It's a good time."
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
I'm trying right in on this shit. Once again, this is an acting scene. Because we know he wouldn't say that in real life.
Exactly.
They must be practicing for a scene. That motherfucker ain't turning out none of his goddamn collar.
That's it.
Shit.
Oh
That's all he doing. The only turn down he doing. Shit, that dude trying to fuck anything that moves.
Anything that moves. She know it too.
Yeah.
Oh my, is that what they talk about? Man, I would be so embarrassed to let my supporters hear me and my husband have a conversation about another woman, and a woman that's much younger than me, because if she's a grandmother, that means that she's an older woman. Like she's probably in her late 40s or some shit, right? So I would be embarrassed for my supporters to hear me and my spouse discuss another younger woman and her boyfriend and who he's fucking and who I'm fucking and who they fucking and who they kissing and what they doing. I wouldn't want them to hear me have a discussion with my man about another woman's pussy and what she doing with the fruit roll-ups and whether she gonna rack it twice or 3 times or 1 time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See, this is the type of shit that I love to break down right here. This video clip right here. See, you know, I don't listen to her. Maybe I need to start doing video reactions. How many of you guys would like for me to start doing video reactions to her and Lou Pop's content? Raise your hand if you want me to break their videos down and call out the bullshit or the hypocrisy from their videos or the lies from their videos, because we do break down lies over here. That would be a whole lot of motherfucking content. How many of you guys would like me to break down the bullshit that she's telling her supporters? Because I cannot believe that she literally let her supporters hear this shit. And the thing about it is, I'll start breaking her videos down and she'll run to the court and say, I'm harassing her. Do you see the irony? Because only they can do that. Only they. Because if I break down her videos, because I use explicit words, I cuss, I say bitch, motherfucker, hoe. They don't like that. They say, oh my God, you're harassing me. You're harassing me. No, Your Honor, I cuss. I use cuss words. I get dramatic. But I am doing commentary. And I am protected under the First Amendment. Just because I curse and use harsh words is not harassment. She said, what man actually worries about another man's sex life? I have no idea. That sounds like some gay type shit to me. That sounds like some gay. My husband would not be like, yeah, because Johnny L ready to fuck everything that moves. Jay would not talk like that. I can't even imagine him saying, oh yeah, because he'll fuck everything. But that ain't Jay character either. Exactly, Shaw, or S Hawk. I forgot your name is S Hawk. Exactly, S Hawk. It ain't fun when the motherfucking rabbit got the gun, baby. You hear me?